Now, the most important thing which I tell in my personal sessions also to make a GT copy like this. First, you give the GT serial number, then you give the 665 marks got a top 100 rank, 611 marks 2000 rank, 591 marks 4000 rank. As of now, when I am shooting this video, the INICT results are out. But don't be disheartened by the result, because the exam that has the maximum opportunities, the maximum seats, that is the NEET PG 2026 exam, is still left, and approximately 100 days are left for the NEET PG 2026, and you have immense opportunities to improve yourself. So hello everyone, I am Dr. Mayuk Hajra. I got AI at 29 in NEET PG 2023. I have mentored many students past year who have got 10,000 or 15,000 rank, and they got 2,000 or 3,000 rank in their NEET PG 2025. And if you see on YouTube other videos, 50,000 to 5,000 or 4,000 rank is also possible. So let's see what is the next strategy. And the best part compared to the previous year is that you have this time 20 days extra, which is a lot, because in my last GT I got 626 marks, and after 20 days in my main exam I got 698 marks. That is 72 marks jump within 20 days. So a huge improvement is possible in a matter of 20 days also. Let's see the timeline of revision. This is for those who have prepared for the INICT and now preparing for the NEET PG. For those who are starting from scratch, another video will be uploaded soon. First reading, the time you are watching the video, to 25th of July, give a solid first reading. Then 25th of July to 19th of August, the second reading. And in the last 8 days, you focus only on the previous year topics. In last 2 days, you only go for the bookmark previous year questions and your 20th notebook. First revision, the timetable, if you are having your own timetable, go with that. If you are not having any, then you can follow this. Okay, I have given 54 days. 4 days you are going to give GTs and you are going to review them, and 2 days are buffer days. If you are requiring some extra time to complete any subject, you can utilize those 2 days. What to study in this part? First comes your notes. The source you are following, stick to that. Don't try any other new source. First reading will be passive reading, but on the subsequent reading, you are shifting to new subject. Then the previous subject you are going to revise by active recall. It will help to retain in your memory. Coming to MCQs, because this is an MCQ based exam, so you need to solve MCQs, at least 100 to 150 MCQs daily. QBank is only for the top 10 rankers. I myself solved only 84 QBank modules. Everyone solves previous year questions. So what is the extra? What is the extra edge you can utilize to have a better rank? In this aspect comes the PG Prep Essential app. In Android, it is by the name of PG Prep Essential, and on Apple, it is by the name of My Institute app, and you will have to give the code XCDSYS. Now, the advantages of this app is that every subject is having 200 to 250 high yield previous year topic based MCQs. The previous year questions are not repeated, but the questions from the previous year topics are asked repeated number of times. So by this, you will be able to master the previous year topics, and it is arranged in topic wise sequence. Suppose you complete from dermatology appendages, then you solve the module, then you analyze your mistakes, you revisit the notes, then you study the blistering disorder, solve the modules, then again you analyze. This is the approach I called prepare, test, and analyze. This approach is better than the TNDs because you are preparing, then you are giving the test, and again you are analyzing your mistakes. And this is a high yield question bank which is unbiased, because if you follow a question bank and you are following the study material, if it is same, then you get false positive results and you get pseudo confidence. And if the source of your study material and the q bank are different, then less questions are coming from that study material, so you get false negative results and you get demotivated. Moreover, solving 2000 questions in the q bank is next to impossible at this point of time. And the best part of this app is that it has crisp explanations, incorrect options explanation is also given, and the best part is NEET PG pointers are also given. I have solved the dermatology section and I have found no mistakes. So in new app you have the issue that अगर कुछ mistake रह गया question bank में and वो वाला question आ गया exam में, then it is very much unfortunate. But I haven't found till now any mistake. So it is an accurate app. It has image based question. It has multiple option correct questions. For the NICT, it has higher orders of thinking questions. And another good part is that it has exam mode. That means the timer will run when you are solving the questions. Suppose 20 questions, there is 30 minutes time. So you won't have zone out, जो मेरे साथ बहुत होता है कि मैं पढ़ते पढ़ते दूसरे वर्ल्ड में खो जाता हूँ. And it will save a lot of time during solving the questions. So 4 month plan is also available for first 100 students at the rate of 999 only, and 1 year plan is at the rate of 1999. The link is given in the pinned comment section. You can check it. Coming to the next, that is the previous year question that all solve. But the question is how many previous year questions? सो बेसिक जो लोग टारगेट कर रहे हैं मे बी फॉर द 20 or 30,000 रैंक फॉर देम 5 years of नीट पीजी 3 years of INICT and 2 years of FMG. But those who are trying to do something advanced and they want a better rank within 10,000 rank, they should do 8 years of NEET PG, 5 years of INICT, and 3 years of FMGE. Everyone solves previous year questions, but the topper masters the previous year topics. So, how to master the previous year topic? First thing is that you will have to annotate the extra points from the explanation in your notes so that every time you are revising your notes, you are getting hold of the previous year topics and bookmark the difficult previous year questions. You will have to revisit the bookmark previous year questions every time when you are revising that subject. So first revision you have suppose 1000 bookmark, then in the second revision you see the bookmarks. Now you will remember that this question I am not going to forget even if I am asked in the middle of the night. So you remove them from the bookmark. Now 400 are bookmarked. On the next revision 200, and on the last revision you have 50 bookmarks. Those 50 bookmark questions you have to see the day just prior to the exam, because 100 questions at least are going to be asked from the previous year topics. So if you master the previous year topics, तुम्हारे 400 मार्क्स एकदम कंफर्म है, कोई उसको चुरा नहीं सकता तुमसे. So always master the previous year topics, not just solving the previous year question. Like this you can master the previous year topics. Coming to GTs, everyone gives GTs, but the toppers analyze the mistakes from their GTs and they implement them. GTs, it is necessary to give the live GT to know your actual percentile and the position, because बाद में देने से क्या होता है कि जो लोग एक गो ऐप से और एक गो लॉगिन से देते हैं वो लोग दूसरा अकाउंट से फिर से दे देते हैं एंड यू डोंट गेट द करेक्ट परसेंटाइल. सो यू मस्ट गिव ऑलवेज द लाइव GTs. At least 10 GTs you should give, because first 3 GTs you will learn to sit for 3.5 hours. Next 3 GTs you get accustomed to the GTs, and next 4 GTs you see your performance. You can give one monthly unbiased GTs from PG Prep Essential app. It is unbiased and it will prevent the bias of the app you are giving the GT, because most of you give GTs from Marrow. So I have seen this thing with my friends that those who give GTs only from Marrow, they tend to have the Marrow bias, what I say. That means the images that are being asked in the questions, the question pattern becomes accustomed to you and you tend to get more corrects. But in the real exam, the images are not the same, the question pattern is different, and they fail to get that much number of corrects in the main exam. That's why to prevent the GT bias, you should give GTs from other sources also. Now, the most important thing which I tell in my personal sessions also, to make a GT copy like this. First, you give the GT serial number, then you give the percentile. You need to monitor the percentile more than the marks, because sometimes the GTs are difficult and the marks tend to reduce. So in that point of time, the percentile is more predictive. Marks also you need to mention, corrects you need to mention. In corrects, you will have to mention how many guessed corrects you got among two option confusion and among three option confusion. If you are confused between four options, never ever mark that question. Okay. Only if you are confused between two options or three options, go for it. In NEET PG, only one fourth is negative, maximum is positive. So go for it. But you need to monitor how many two option confusion you are getting correct and how many three option confusion you are getting correct. You need to monitor this, because on the exam day you will be able to take the informed decision by these stats. I focus very much on my videos based on stats. What is the cutoff, how much you need to target, how many corrects to target. I focus more on stats. So in your preparation also, you will have to see the stats of your performance in the GTs. Coming to wrong, the wrong can be of three types. First is the recall error. If there is recall error, revisit your notes and see the points. If it is a silly mistake, you need to focus more during the exam. So while giving GTs, give in a cool and calm atmosphere. Give in a personal computer always. If the question is a new information, only if it is being made correct by more than 40% of the candidates, then only you add it in your GT mistake copy or in your notes. If less than 40% are getting it correct, then it is highly unlikely that it is to be asked in the NEET PG exam. I have seen this stats. So only if more than 40% are getting it correct, keep it in your GT mistake copy or your notes. If you are making a GT mistake copy, then before giving the next GT, revise that GT mistake copies. Your GT corrects will increase. This PDF you will get in my Telegram channel. The link is given in the description box below, so do join it. Now you can do GT analysis with your friends also. I personally did it and it was very much helpful. I used to get some inputs from him, how he remembers the things. I used to get his perspective. He used to get my perspective regarding the question. So if you have a friend who is more or less equivalent to you, it is the best decision to review GT with your friend. It will take a lot of time, but the output will be synergistic. Damn CVT also you should give, because it will give you the real life exam hall experience. Coming to 20th notebook, you must give only the volatile previous year topics. You can make a 20th WhatsApp group or digital notes, because you need to cut down your 20th notebook on the subsequent revisions. So I prefer a digital 20th notebook. But if you are conventional like me, then you can make a handwritten 20th notebook also. I personally feel 20th notebook is one of the most important things and the underrated things that students are not following. So do make a 20th notebook, your personal 20th notebook. The most important thing. Okay, so target marks. In my Instagram channel, dr.mayuk you can get all the category wise and the branch wise cutoff. But मोटा मोटा तौर में if you want to know how much marks to target, then NEET PG 2025 marks versus rank you can see. 665 marks got a top 100 rank, 611 marks 2000 rank, 591 marks 4000 rank, 583 marks 5000 rank, 555 marks 10,000 rank, 515 20,000 rank, 484 30,000 rank, 427 50,000 rank. So how much to target? You can target 20 to 30 marks less in your last mock test. Okay, in my last GT, I got 675 marks, and after 10 days I gave the NEET PG exam. I got 698 marks. So if I can increase my marks to 23 at such a higher rank, then it is usually possible to increase at least 20 to 30 marks from your last GT or from your last mock test, because the main exam is usually easier compared to the GTs or mock test you are giving on the app. Coming to the summary, notes, you need to do passive reading also, because it is fast, and active recall to retain the things. Master the previous year questions. Don't just solve the previous year question, master the previous year topics. Analyze the GTs and implement that in your next GT. Like the GT analysis copy I mentioned, make a GT analysis copy. Make your own 20th notebook, and for extra edge, you can use the PG Prep Essential or My Institute app. Coming to the question of the day, I have picked this question from PG Prep Essential, and I personally picked this question because this is just like the NEET PG exam. From the image, you will have no clue what the disease is. Because in NEET PG, the faculties who set the question paper give from their own clinical images. But the question stem has the clues, you can crack the answer. 55-year-old man, history of chronic sun exposure. This is a key pointer. Presents with slowly enlarging non-healing ulcer on the lower lip. The lesion has an indurated base. Okay, this is another key point, with raised everted edges. This is another super important key point. On examination, you are seeing this, but with this image, you won't be able to guess. From the keywords, I want to know you what is the diagnosis among these options: basal cell carcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma, keratoacanthoma, or actinic keratitis. Those who give the correct answer, I will give heart reacts to all of your comments. And the explanation you will get in my Telegram channel and WhatsApp channel. So do join it from the link given in the description box below. And do check the pinned comment section for my institute app. And if you are preparing for NEET PG after giving the INICT, then you must watch this video on how is NEET PG different from INICT. All the best. See you in the next video.